What's going on, everybody? Nikki D here, coming at you live, man, yet again today. Another little news update. Apparently, I'm like an online dating news channel. Like, if something gets released on like Bumble, I'm like, hot topic, right? So yeah, we're talking about Hinge today. So went on to Hinge today, got a little prompt, and we'll have it on screen. So the prompt was asking me, or actually telling me about my prompts on Hinge, and it gave me some ideas that maybe I can improve on the prompts. Now, I took 3 screenshots. Hopefully, we'll have all 3 up, but we'll just quickly go through them. So the prompts were what they are. It looks like it's, I mean, let's be honest, it's probably AI generated. It was just making like suggestions to be like, hey, like maybe you could include X, right, in your prompt and make it more informative. You know what it really was literally was just telling me like specific things. So in one of them, I was like, "In this year, what am I looking forward to?" And I was like, "Looking to do some more traveling. Give me some ideas where you're going, that kind of thing, right? Something along the lines. It'll be in the picture." And it was like, try naming some specific places. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." One of them was your typical Sunday. It's like, okay, I like to go hiking. I do some photography and I come home and I watch some movies. I relax, right? And it goes, maybe say what type of movie. Where are you hiking, right? And I find that really interesting. The feedback is all the same. It's just name something specific. I think it's a good idea. I've said this before, actually. Like, if you put something like "I like traveling," like put more than "I like traveling." Like, put where you're going, right, and make people talk about that, right? That's a more interesting point of view. And I feel like that's maybe what they're doing is they're trying to push that agenda and go, hey, like more interesting, and maybe that's the look they're going for. That's what I'm taking away from it anyway. I don't know if people are honestly going to read it. When I get the first prompt, it's like you could just exit out and continue. I think a lot of people are going to do that. And I also think a lot of people don't really view their profiles often. Let's be honest. I think a lot of people don't really relook at profiles and they're like, oh, snap, here's what like they're not going to do that. So I feel like that's kind of where the majority of people are, but I feel like people will click on the profile and they might see it and they might click it. I just don't think it's going to be that effective, but I think it's a great idea. I actually think it's quite helpful. I think that's a big thing in prompts is where people just like leave out a lot of information and then it just makes it like I have to now dissect this from you, right? I have to figure this out from you where it should just be a little easier, right? If you're, oh, I'm into arts. Okay, what kind of arts, right? Like, are you like, be more specific, right? And I feel like that's what these prompts are doing. They're just asking people to be more specific. People might be getting different suggestions, but that's what I got. And that was on 3 of them. It was like, hey, like try saying this. And you're like, oh, okay. And I did change one and it went away. So obviously it was happy with what I've reformed. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of it. Honestly, it was a pretty quick video just talking about what's up. So, all right, take it easy. Thank you.